Recorded Books Inspirational presents an unabridged recording of Who Do I Talk To by Neta Jackson, narrated by Barbara Rosenblat and directed by Chris Thies. This book is copyrighted 2009 by Neta Jackson. This recording is copyrighted 2010 by Recorded Books, producer and publisher of Recorded Books Inspirational, an imprint dedicated to stories of faith and the human spirit. And now, Who Do I Talk To?
Prologue. Springs protested in the darkness as a lumpy body turned over on the bottom bunk. From another bunk, one of 4 lining the walls of the small bedroom, a pair of nearsighted eyes peered anxiously into the shadows, making out the dim outline of her roommate trying to get comfortable on the narrow mattress. "Lucy?" The voice was tremulous, a cracked whisper. "Are you awake?" "Oh." The Springs groaned again. For several moments all was quiet. Then, "Lucy?" A long sigh. "What you want, Miss Martha? It's late." "Is Gabrielle asleep?" The anxious whisper poked the darkness. "Fuzztop? Think so. Ain't heard nothing from her bunk. But if you don't stop talking, you're gonna wake her up." "But she was crying. I could tell. A mother knows." "Well, why was she crying?" A snort from the other bunk. "She got her reasons." "But—" The unsteady whisper trailed off. The elderly woman reached a hand out from under the blankets provided by the homeless shelter until she touched thick doggy hair, newly washed and silky. A rough tongue licked her fingers. Now the voice choked up. "I was just so happy you and Gabrielle found Dandy. I didn't ask why she's sleeping at the shelter tonight with me. Shouldn't she be home with her boys?" "Well..." The woman named Martha slipped her hand back under the covers, pulled them up under her chin, and closed her eyes. Her slight body made only a small ripple under the blankets. It was her first overnight at Manor House. She felt a little strange, but her daughter had come to stay with her a night or two. That's what she said. Martha was glad, even though she didn't know why Gabrielle was sad. And her new friend Lucy was sleeping over too, just like a slumber party. Martha giggled. A homeless shelter. Noble would roll over in his grave if he knew where she'd ended up. But she wasn't lonely here, not like she'd been in the big old house in Minot. And Dandy was asleep on the little rug by her bed, just like always. He'd been lost all day, but she couldn't remember exactly why. Had he run away? No, Dandy never ran away. Well, it didn't matter. He was safe now, snoring gently beside the bunk bed. But her eyes flew open, staring at the bottom of the upper bunk overhead. Somebody had said, "What's that dog doing here? Manor House don't allow no dogs." Oh, dear. Would the shelter let her keep Dandy? Oh, she couldn't stay another day if Dandy wasn't welcome. She rose up on one elbow. "Lucy, you still awake? Do you think—" "Miss Martha, if you don't shut up and go to sleep, I'm going to come over there and bop you one." Martha's roommate flopped over, turned her back, and the Springs groaned once more. "Wonkers." The gravelly voice settled into a mutter. "I get more sleep out on the street than I do in a room full of talky women."